Also need to start recording. Here we go. How's everyone tonight? Everyone's good? Everyone having a good time? I mean, Trixie and Katya have the same fan base. I'm just gonna say that. Actually, that line in the video where I talked about Trixie's fans, I actually said Trixie's fans, aka Katya's fans, and then I went into spiel about the comments, and I cut out the Katya part because I was like, that's probably not in the best taste to do it, but I'll let you guys know that's how it was. Like, probably not the worst taste. But it's like, I don't know why that's the one thing people are like really grabbing onto. Like, I literally said I don't have a horse in the race. I don't care. Like, I like right now I don't care who wins. And not a single person has talked about the quit your job part, which is literally the only reason I uploaded it. The only reason I uploaded this video is because the quit your job part. Because I didn't like this video. I usually don't like my Drag Race videos in general. I will never rewatch them. But for real, I really was like, that's my favorite part. And no one has talked about it yet. I'm like, what is going on this God-fair day? Thank you so much to the Juicy Orange for the super chat. Tracy fans. Tracy fans are fine. But everyone's commenting, it's like, I'm a Tracy fan. It's like, then I wasn't talking about you. Why did they not get it? It's just strange. It's strange on what people pick up on. Because I said that and I was... Why did he pick on? I literally didn't think anyone was going to say anything about that. Also, the video output's low tonight. I don't know why. So maybe a little bit like staticky or whatever. I was just wondering if you could expand on the point you made in the recent video about Trixie's fan. There's not much to expand. They just I got a few annoying comments and I made a joke. BB can choke. Okay, you took it a little too far, Trey. Take it down a notch. What do you think? What do you think your opinion of All Stars 3 will be overall? People are saying it's the worst season of All Stars yet, and I don't think so. I don't think there is anyway. All Stars 1 is unbearable. I cannot rewatch it. So I don't think it's less than All Stars 1, which I think is the worst season overall. People always have this idea that the current season's the least viewable. Like, always. Like, since season 7. It's been people just constantly saying this season is just bad. And I'm sorry, but I think it's just you in retrospect are just not in, like, in reality you enjoyed the season. You enjoyed watching it. Just in retrospect you went, oh, yeah. My response was a joke. I don't say anything serious. Do people not realize that I pretty much troll almost exclusively? There are times where I get serious. I almost exclusively troll in the comment sections. I haven't been commenting as much. I don't think I commented at all in the last video. Except for my own pinned comment. That one was serious. That one was very serious. That took me like an hour to write. Do I play Town of Salem? I I own Town of Salem, as in I bought it on Steam because I wanted the Jester costume. Or was it the Jester house? One of them, I forget. And it's like, I just don't understand. I just don't play it. Yeah. Yeah, what I wrote on Patreon is I put it in a pinned comment on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay. It's hard to understand Trey, because people have been really harsh on BB, and I don't understand the reasoning at all. Like, people are really going in on BB, and it's not okay. So I understand you right now. We good. We good. I don't think they need to wait 4 seasons. I just think they needed to do this. They should wait for All-Star seasons. That's the truth. They should wait, but I don't think it needs to be 4 seasons. What do you think of Aja's finisher video? The finisher video is so good. I really loved it. Oh, you know who else's music video is good? Jiggly Caliente's. That is so fucking good. What was it called? I can't remember, but I loved it. I need to get the album. Was it called I Don't Give a Fuck? It's called I Don't Give a Fuck. Fuck yes. Why are people surprised that RuPaul is like this? This is the same bitch that watched a man drown. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Holy shit, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, like RuPaul's been a problem from the beginning. Like, it's hard to... It's like, I know he's done so much for us, but at the same time, he's done and said some shitty stuff. I haven't seen the new Workroom. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Which Ru Girl song would you be a good lip sync in your opinion? Scream by Sharon Needles. I think that would be a good one. What's the latest drama with RuPaul? Well, the RuPaul drama was the one that happened last week. It's just the first time I mentioned it with my own words. Rubber Doll would be a good one too. True JoJo, that would be good. Any new twist you want to see in future seasons? It's like they brought Queens back in another season. I'm sure one year they're gonna do veterans versus newbies, so it's like queens that have been on the show with queens that are new on the show. I'm sure they're gonna do that, like Face Off did. Yeah, I feel like they should maybe switch it up again for All Stars for the RuPaul drowning thing. I forget what publication it was, but RuPaul talked about how he watched a guy. I don't remember the exact story, but he watched a guy drown in the whatever river it is, the Hudson River, I guess. I don't fucking know. New York, whatever the river is in New York. I can't remember. I'm not good with geology. I know I said that wrong. But yeah, he watched a guy die, and he literally said that he didn't call anybody about it. Like, he didn't call any police or anybody. Like, he just let that guy drown. You really want to know why the season was lost? Because yeah, we didn't get Chi Chi versus Kennedy lip sync. They should have pageant girls versus comedy girls season. I feel like that would be not, no. Well, maybe like team, like if it's like well, I guess there's a lot of shows that are like this, but there's like two teams that are stayed throughout the entire season. That could be interesting. Instead of teams of 2, it's 2 separate teams. That could be interesting. Uh, is there anything else to talk about besides Drag Race? They should do a physical challenge. I'm waiting for them to do Drag Race queens living in a house together. That's gonna happen. That was one of the original format. There was also gonna be a drag show. I think this was after season 2, or maybe it was after season 3. It was after season 3, called Life's a Drag, where it was gonna go behind the scenes with the girls on tour. I heard the drowning guy was trying to make an allegory, saying thoughts and prayers don't really help. He said it like it happened. What's your favorite starter Pokemon? My favorite starter Pokemon ever is Poplio. It used to be Oshawott, but Poplio is so good. Smash Brothers? Girl, I made a reaction video, basically. But Smash Brothers, there's a lot to talk about Smash Brothers. When I did the live thing last week, earlier, Thursday, it was so... By the way, that stream was like one of my favorites. It was so much fun. I didn't realize that I was literally on eBay looking at 3DS shit for literally like an hour and a half, but it was one of the most fun streams I've done. Anyways, if you're not subscribed to me or follow me on Twitch, you should do so. Twitch.tv/pixelpixelboom. We have fun over there. But what am I trying to say? I kept mentioning in that Sakurai wasn't going to direct the game because, you know, during the last game he said this is the last game of Smash he's going to direct. But motherfucker said, no, he's going to start directing this one. And I'm like, okay. Okay, you said you were going to not do it. And I was like, okay, that's disappointing because he is a visionary. He does do really good work, obviously. But this was a chance for it to get really shaken up with Smash. Like, if this Smash was not going to be developed by Sakurai, then it was going to be very different than what we've seen before. And I was like, a lot of things that he's said no to could happen. Yeah, but anyways. Oh yeah, the Fatu thing was so bad. I don't know why. I don't know. I do know. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is people going, I don't know. It's like, you do know, you just aren't willing to talk about it. I do know, but I don't want to talk about it. But I also saw Eureka say that people need to lay off Shangela, so it's like she's like, okay, this is not good, but don't attack her for it. They just announced that Link's last name is Link. Well, Link's first name isn't Link. His first name's Josh. It's always Josh. Don't you play the games? His name always ends up Josh, like, obviously. How do you feel about season 3 and the Heathers? Do you like them, or... I was Team Talent. I was hashtag Team Talent. Because Yara Sophia was in that grouping. Really, I was Team Yara that entire time. His first name is Zelda. No, his first name is Josh. Do you not play the games? Every time I put in the name Josh. You don't know what RuPaul said, his transphobia. RuPaul, I don't know how you missed this, but what RuPaul said was that he did not think, or he felt that, let me move. I need to move my nose. My clown nose on my microphone. He said that he did not think that either hyper queens or trans queens that have had any sort of, to have breasts basically, were eligible to be on the show. And I didn't even go that deep into it. Like, the one thing that really pissed me off was him saying later that, you know, athletes can take drugs to be better athletes, but not during the Olympics. And I was like, well, first off, that's a false equalization. That doesn't, it's not the same thing. Like, basically it was saying, you know, if you have tits, then you can't be on Drag Race because it's easier. It's like, well, first off, not everyone on Drag Race wears tits. Not everyone wants to wear tits. And secondly, it doesn't make you a better sewer, singer, everything. It's just like, come on. Was that the half-face one? I'm pretty sure if it was a half-face one, I really liked it. But yeah, that's, it was something along those lines. It really devalued a lot of people's perception of hyper queens and trans queens and anyone that wasn't cis gay male. So it was fucked up. Do you think DS Zelda games should get HD remakes or just console games? I don't really know. I didn't really play Zelda DS games. I don't play a lot of Zelda games to begin with. The only Zelda game I really played was Majora's Mask, which is not the first Zelda game you should play. RuPaul has said a lot of shit. I still will never understand his viewpoint of Shirley Q-Licker. I will never understand that. That one's fucked me up for years. Like, even before Drag Race. I was like, why are they on your album? I just couldn't understand it. And this is me being like an 11-year-old and like not understanding. It was like I didn't even, it's like that was my first real exposure to blackface. And I was like, wow. Yeah, Dragula has never had any sort of screening. It's just so, but like they were kind of being a little, you know, a little bit much on Twitter and going, hey, sign up for our show. No, we don't have any sort of that screening. It's like, well, so far you had 2 seasons and it's all been male, cis male, or they so far have identified as cis male, and well, put your money where your mouth is. Like, do it. Shirley Q-Licker. She was a drag queen that did blackface. Very controversial. They quit in 2009. They haven't been around. So that person, like, their shows were straight up protested like all the time. And this is before Drag Race. Like, this was huge news constantly. And I guess they just quit. Anyways, look, you can praise RuPaul for what he does good, and you can criticize him for what he does bad. You are capable of both. We are capable of both. I don't put anyone on a pedestal that's untouchable. When you fuck up, you fuck up. Like me. I will one day, don't get it twisted, one day I'm gonna say something really fucked up. Get ready, it's gonna happen. I'm sure it's gonna happen. You have all right to talk shit on me. Know that that's my viewpoint. And you can cut whatever bridge you need to cut. I've cut it many times. Do you like Lord? I've not been a big fan of Lord. I think I talked about that before. I would like to talk about other things, like what the fuck is going to happen in Smash. Okay, let's talk about Smash. Let's talk about what I need. So we know Inklings are coming. I want to know their moveset. I want to know if you're going to spray the ink on the ground, and if you're going to be able to turn into a squid and turn it, or is that just going to be like a dash move to go? And then we know the recovery is going to be the squid inkling that you use to get to the whatever point you click on the map. So that's going to be the recovery. Obviously the little shooty gun. I don't actually play Splatoon, so it's going to be, I don't know how Splatoon works actually. But I don't know the weapon names. There's gotta be, they showed one of the bombs, so the little triangle bombs, I don't know what they're called, so that's gonna be an item. That's probably gonna be his right special, I mean tilt special. And then I don't know what else they can do. I hope one of the costumes is an Octoling. That's what I hope for. I'm sure it's going to be, actually. I'm sure it's going to be. Because right now we have the 2 defaults from Splatoon 1. I'm sure we're going to get the 2 defaults from Splatoon 2. In different colors. Okay, the other character they're for sure going to add is Springman from ARMS. Like, he's gonna be the main one, and then Ribbon Girl is going to be the costume. So those 2 are going to happen. I personally do not want any Mario character in Smash Brothers. The DLC characters, Bayonetta's gonna happen for sure. Fire Emblem, they may switch out one of them. I don't know if it's gonna be Robin or Corrin. They're not gonna switch Marth or they're not gonna do Ike or Roy, because those are like iconic in their eyes. Robin and Corrin are not. What other characters? Ryu? I don't know. I'm confused about Ryu. I don't know if Ryu is going to happen. I think Cloud will stay in because Final Fantasy VII is still going to be like coming out by the time it comes out, right? Because when does Final Fantasy come out? Well, it's going to come out in 2 parts, so definitely going to take a while. Sans from Undertale, fuck no, that's not a Nintendo property. But now that you said that, I did say before that there's 2 indie games that have a good chance of getting in, and that's Shovel Knight and Shantae. I think Shovel Knight is way more likely. I think Shovel Knight really has a good chance. I know you were kidding, but I didn't answer Sans as a possibility. I said, you know, we're not gonna get into that. But Shovel Knight, I think, is gonna be a huge possibility. And also, this is the other one. I have a really good feeling that Rayman is gonna be playable. I really think this is gonna happen. And I would want that to happen because I love Rayman. Bomberman would be good, but and Bomberman has been in Nintendo properties always. I don't think Ridley. I said Ridley might if Sakurai weren't director. Since he's a director, not gonna happen. What Pokemon? Well, I need them to get rid of Lucario. I need to get rid of Lucario, add Decidueye or Sceptile. One of those two. I think Rabbids will be a assist trophy. Is Shantae owned by Sega? Well, Bayonetta's owned by Sega too, so... No, she's not. She's not owned by Sega. She's owned by WayForward. Is WayForward owned by Sega? No, they're their own company. Yeah. Tennis change up. I would love that. I hope there's like some representation of that in like at least a trophy. Do I think Cappy will be a collectible trophy? More than likely. Here, I also think with Mario gets changes a lot. It's surprising how many changes Mario gets per iteration of Smash. So I think Mario is going to get rid of the cape and get replaced, and the cape is going to turn into Cappy. I'm pretty sure. That's how I feel. He's going to throw his hat. The Dark Souls amiibo, I mean, I have never even played Dark Souls, and it's so cute. Like, that's going to sell so much. You're never going to find that. Because even people that don't play Dark Souls, I mean, don't play Nintendo, are going to get that Dark Souls amiibo. I don't think there's going to be another Sonic character. Do I like drama? I hate drama. But give me the drama. Mr. Game & Watch is never gonna get out. Like, I don't like him either that much. I think he's cool. He is a big part in Nintendo's history. But I'm not a fan of him in Smash. Marks. I would love Marks, but that's not gonna happen either. Maybe I'll play Dark Souls. Little Mac, you don't like Little Mac? Little Mac's great. I mean, he's not my favorite character to exist, but he's also like really cool history for Nintendo. I was super excited when he was here, when he got announced. Okay, I was thinking, oh right, they're gonna bring back, I talked about this before, but they're gonna bring in Funky Kong. For sure, they're gonna bring him in. It would be better for Dixie, but Dixie and Diddy are so similar. Well, Dixie would be a combination of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, if you think about their moveset. I need to look at the Smash roster. Official. If another Mario character had to join, I would prefer Daisy. Oh, Ice Climbers are definitely going to come back, by the way. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Are you looking forward to Animal Crossing? Yeah, I like New Leaf enough. Birdo, I think, would be cool, but that's not going to happen. Oh, I love Luigi. Luigi is a great character in Smash. I don't think Dry Bones or Birdo. Is this the full? No, this is fucking people's fantasies. Okay, here's the fucking list. God damn it. Should they bring back Snake? Konami is being so fucking weird. I thought you hated Daisy. I love Daisy, it's just I get mad at her very often. She's not as cool of a character that I used to love when I used to love her. That was during Double Dash era. But let me look at the franchises. Well, okay, like if we got... So Yoshi is technically not part of the Mario series, because he's part of the Yoshi series. So if there were another Yoshi character, it is her voice. Her voice has not been the same. I'm hoping for Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch. There were so many news articles, I forget, this was probably like a month ago, that were like, Banjo-Kazooie is coming to the Switch, and I was like, wait, what? And then I actually clicked the article, and it was that the the skin packs for Minecraft from the Xbox version were coming to Switch, and I was like, oh, that's so horrible. That's like the worst clickbait I ever seen. Petey Piranha for Smash. Petey Piranha is my favorite Mario character. besides Larry Koopa. Petey Piranha is my favorite Mario character. But he was a boss. I hope they bring back a story mode, but that more than likely is not going to happen. Because Sakurai is developing it. There were so many things of Sakurai that like had potential if he wasn't directing it, and I'm so surprised he's directing it because he like is almost like dead. Does he have like tendonitis in his shoulder too? Like I don't know how he is managing to develop another Smash game. Spyro, I heard those rumors too, and they're very reliable rumors. They were the same, I think they came from the same source that revealed Crash on Switch. How about Paper Mario? I don't want specifically Paper Mario, even though he would play so differently than regular Mario. I don't really want Paper Mario. Oh, Captain Toad. I've seen some good movesets for Captain Toad. Remember that one Brawl trailer that had a Linkin Park song? No, I don't. Why do I not remember that? Maybe I just blocked it out of my memory, or maybe it just like fused in with everything. I do not remember. I'm trying to think of... Captain Toad can't jump, but his jump is one of those pads, you know, the ones that you blow on. It's one of those. It works. It works. I've pictured it in my head. Captain Toad could happen. Favorite dragon Pokemon? What's the grandpa? I fucking forgot all Gen 7 Pokemon. But the Grandpa Dragon, I love him. Fucking hell. They're probably gonna use the Wii U engine. Why build it from the ground up when you have the resources? Grandpa, thank you. I want to call him like Grand Jin or something like that. I was like, that's not it. That's not it at all. Okay, looking at the roster, I could see one more Zelda character getting added. I would prefer Impa or Tetra. One of the two. Probably not Tetra, because Wind Waker's kind of past its prime. Impa still has a good possibility, though. Also, I hope Ganondorf gets a new moveset. play like Hyrule Warriors. I can see them adding Medusa as a character from the Pit series, from the Kid Icarus series, but also Kid Icarus has not been relevant for a while. There hasn't been a new Kid Icarus game. Favorite gym leader? My favorite gym leader ever? Sabrina. No one can compete with Sabrina. The game Hylix? I don't think so. Let me Google it real quick. See if I have or I haven't. Visually, oh no. I have not seen it. I don't think. Art style is so interesting. Is this a... No, I have not seen it. I thought it was a different game, but oh my god, the art style is so fucking cool. Favorite Elite Four. My favorite Elite Four character is Caitlyn. My favorite champion is Iris. Will you ever reveal your face? Hell to the nah. I'll keep it on my, I'll bookmark it. Because it looks interesting. I have heard of Awesome Knots. I've looked into it. I just didn't feel like playing it. Okay, other characters. I can see... Do I want any Fire Emblem? I don't want anything from Fire Emblem. I can see a new Kirby character. It would more than likely be Bandana D, but... Bandana D. I always say that weird. I was rewatching my reaction video and oh my god. I didn't get to play Flint Hook. In fact, when I said I bought Flint Hook, I did, but I already owned it. So I gave the key to Chris Corgi. Because I was like, here you go, you bought me a game one time, I'll repay you. Scribble Knots. That could be cool. That could be really cool. Wolf will probably be added. Maybe, hopefully we'll get a different moveset. Villager. I don't think any other Animal Crossing would fit. What was school like for you? School was... I was teacher's pet, so like academically I was really good. No one really... I was kind of quiet. Didn't really talk much. I spoke when spoken to. But I was just nerdy and shy and didn't... Just kind of... I tried to be a wallflower, but it didn't work. Okay, let's see. What other characters? They're probably gonna add the new What's that fucking game? Was it called Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Probably that. Whatever that character was. Were you out? No, I was never out in high school, but I'm sure everyone knew. Was there any other third parties that I want to add?
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?
What animal would you like to see as a Pokemon? I want like a genuine dolphin. I know they kind of said Tapu Fini was a dolphin, but I want a genuine dolphin. Or a killer whale. Have we had a killer whale? I don't think we have. An orca. If they add Tom Nook, then they have to change villagers. A final smash. I'm wondering with Bayonetta if her design is gonna get updated, and if that's how we're gonna learn about her design. Because that could be a really cool reveal. Because you know she's gonna get a different design for Bayonetta 3. She just has to. Oh, and Bayonetta 2. That playthrough comes out this week. Isn't Sakurai part of Namco Bandai? So I'm pretty sure they are. She's gonna be bald. I would not even be mad at that. Wii Fit Trainer I think will appear again. There's not really a reason for her not to. I can't think of any other characters. I'm like the one person that can never think of a character to add. I'm trying to think of like recent games. Maybe we shouldn't think recent, we should think old. Who's a really old character that should come to the game? A lot of people want Mike Jones from Star Tropics, but those people are nerds that don't know what they're talking about. Will the Icebreakers return? You mean the Ice Climbers? Yes. I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah, but what Kirby character could it be? There's not really that many mainstays, like, besides Bandana D. He's the only one that really appears multiple times. Have you ever played a game as a kid that wasn't scary and been too scared to finish a dungeon or area? I don't think Half-Life is scary, or it's supposed to be. At least the section I played, which was the very beginning. And there was one point where the scientist pops out of a dumpster, like a dumpster container, and I have never touched the game since. But that really wasn't me as a kid. That was probably me like 3 years ago. Marks, it's just not... I'm down for another villain. Well, because like Croc confirmed for Smash, I would not be mad at that, but that won't happen. Oh yeah, people were saying Crash Bandicoot, but I don't think that's gonna happen either. Would you like to see the champions from Breath of the Wild appear? No, I don't. I think... I definitely don't want them separate. They definitely... There has to be one. And I think they're gonna stick to their guns with no switching. I think characters are gonna be separate. So like Zelda, Sheik, and Samus and Zero Suit, they're gonna be separated. Yeah, I don't think... No, Tamagotchi character's not gonna appear. Oh, Kirby's Final Smash is gonna be the Friendship Ring, or either... I forget what it's called, but it's like they're on the star and it's a shooter. In Kirby Star Allies, they're gonna change this Final Smash. Travis Touchdown, that is a big possibility. Yep, that is probably gonna happen. That's a really good call. I was about to say, I don't know if he's as iconic though as like other characters, but granted, Bayonetta is iconic to me in my eyes, but I'm a very specific fan of Bayonetta, so I'm sure there's the same feels for other people when Bayonetta happened that I would feel for Travis Touchdown. Even though I was somewhat obsessed with him back in the day, even though I didn't play his games. I want Jigglypuff's Final Smash is to have her inflate like she does, but then she deflates like a balloon and starts flying around and hits people. Swampert, I think we already have our water type starter with Greninja. But I would like a slower character. Well, Charizard's kind of slow. Charizard's actually slow. What YouTubers do I watch? I watch Ant Dude most recently. Emmy Made in Japan. Ed Yoshi, who does like a Lilo and Stitch series. He's in my recommendation box on my channel. Go subscribe to him because he's like my favorite. Lindsay Ellis, DK1 Games, Carl Sagan 42. Oh, Megan Changes. Love me some Megan Changes. We need to restart the playlist. Oh, Jim Sterling. I watch Jim Sterling a lot. Do you think they'll add any new Pokemon character Smash, like from Alola, as fighters? No. As Pokeballs? Yes. The one YouTuber that reviews episodes of Lilo and Stitch, Ed Yoshi, I forget the numbers. He's on my channel. Like, go to the channel. He's on the recommend. He's like the little box that has the channels that I recommend. There's 3. It's Thomas, Throw and Shade, who do recaps, and then Drag Race, and then Adiyoshi, who does Lilo and Stitch. I was not having episode 7. I was done. Hopefully next week I'm not as pissed off. I was literally, by the way, when I said I didn't have my eyes open that entire episode, I didn't. I mean, that entire recap, I watched episode. I was literally laying back in my chair talking without my eyes open. I could not. That was the only way I was able to record that. And it wasn't because the episode was so bad, it's because I was so not there. I was in a dark spell. But yeah, I think the end result is entertaining. I guess we'll never know. His name's Adiyoshi. EDD, not ED. EDD. Double D. Favorite food? My favorite food? I love fucking pasta. But you know what? Lately, I've been so into hot wings. Ooh, hot wings get me. The looks are amazing, but they gave them the VH1 edit. I don't know why people are calling it the VH1 edit. It's like, they did this before VH1. It's just, they had less time. They could have spent their time wisely, though. And had more time on the runway and less time on bullshit. Is the hot wings also from the Dollar Tree? I have not found Dollar Tree hot wings, but if I did, you would know about it. I've been very emotional these past couple of days, dedicated why though, since my mom has been. So I get it, girl. It happens. Who are you rooting for seeing the season 10 promo? Monet and Monica. No one's gonna know what you're talking about but me, Pokey, because no one was in that stream. Yeah, the finale is gonna be rushed, and it's just, yeah, and there's just gonna be no time to take it in because season 10 is gonna start. I know we moved on, but I'm still thinking about Smash. Did I say Monica? I meant Monique. What was my thumbnail? I made it under like QuickTime. Oh yeah, that. That was me representing me sleeping. Spyro was. I don't think it's gonna happen for Spyro and Smash. Oh, fucking hell. You know what I realized? My chat has been on top chat and not live chat, so it's only your best messages I've seen. So if I ignored you, I apologize. I hate that. Why does it do that? Why would you not want live chat? Okay. I made a Smurf account for Overwatch called Slut Queen, and I'm playing Sam and Mora. I hope you're proud of me. I mean, those two characters I love playing. Is that why my Lana Del Rey listening party request has been ignored? No. You need to give money for that. And also, I will read Lana Del Rey down. Not that I have much to read. She's just not for me. Oh fuck. Not what I meant to do. King of Red Lions for Smash. I can actually, for some reason I can kind of see that. It would be very strange. Thoughts on Lady Bunny? I mean, she's sometimes funny. There you go. Oh, you know what? Oh, what I was going to talk about is Steven Universe. Steven Universe is coming back finally. Oh my fucking god. That's all, I guess. Totally forgot about Cherry Killer until you mentioned it. That was odd. It's coming back a month from now, April 9th, which is still way too fucking long. but it says that all the answers we will learn about all the answers we want, and the promo was the 4 diamonds, the silhouettes of the 4 diamonds. Would I ever do Steven Universe episode reviews? Not per episode. Fuck no. That would no. It's no. I was thinking about Steven Universe earlier, and it's very clear to me that I would have such a hard time rewatching that show, because I would rewatch probably a total of maybe 15 episodes out of, like, what has there been, like 80. I watched the first season of Gravity Falls, but I didn't watch the second one. Was there 2 or 3? I thought there was only 2. Do I have any theories? Nah. I don't have any theories. I don't know where it's going. I'm not particularly happy with where it's going, to be honest. Yes, Vivi Brown's new album. I thought she was gonna be a little bit more along with it by now. Granted, she just came back into music. She was kind of gone. But I thought she was gonna be a little bit more understanding where she wants to go. She's like, hey, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. The fans just want you to make music that you want to make. We'll eat it up. Oh, what's the new Cartoon Network show? The Spring Creek or something? That I watched the first 2 episodes, or the pilot and the first episode, and it's really good so far. Like, I really like it. It feels like Clarence, but just a different set of kids, which is what I want. Like, Clarence was getting slightly stale because you kind of knew all. Craig of the Creek, right? Craig of the Creek, and like, Clarence ended where it needed to end, and I think this is. I kind of want these, like, slice of life, like, kid shows again and again from Cartoon Network, just like with different characters, different kids. I have not seen a pilot for Infinity Train. Kesha's Locarns, which you said. I don't have much data on that. Favorite song from Lollipops and Politics? I don't remember them, because there's like one SoundCloud upload that has like 4 or 5 songs. It's like the worst quality ever. That I never really even actively tried. It also made me sad to listen to them, because it's like they're not complete. What is Infinity Train? Oh, is Infinity Train... No, that's not what it is. Okay. No, I have not seen this. I thought Infinity Train was something else, but this is not what it is. Okay. I see way more fan art of Infinity Train than I do of the actual show. I have not seen this. Any ARMS characters for Smash? It's gonna be Spring Man is gonna be the main character. Ribbon Girl is gonna be costume. Or alternate costume, I guess. Hey, Shantae. I remember when it was uploaded on SoundCloud like a while ago, but it was never released. So I'm like, oh, well, it's just gonna make me upset that this album, which I love Children, So I was like, if this is the feel of the album, I'm gonna like it. But yeah, that never released. You should have. Oh yeah, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I was gonna talk about this. I watched like maybe I think like the first 6 episodes, and I really did like it. It didn't go way too in depth, but of like the amazing story that it supposedly has. But I did like it a lot. But I didn't finish watching it. For some reason, I think it's harder for me to watch Disney shows. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Maybe it's just the channel. I can't tell you. To be honest, I want to pawn my copy of Orange because I played it for 2 weeks and yeah, that's my. It was leaked. I thought it was. I don't remember it being leaked. Huh. Let me look it up. Oh, I remember there was a song called Circus Town. When was it leaked? On September 2015, however, an anonymous fan uploaded the album in entirety for free streaming download. Whoa! I did not know this. In 2015, I would have been all over that. How did I not know? Okay, well, I'm downloading that. I thought I was a fan. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fucking fan. I did not know about this. You're gonna hear it finish. You're gonna hear the download finish. Anyways, it's been hot in Texas. It makes me sad. It has been hot in Texas. I fucking hate it. It was 80 something degrees today, and I'm fucking tired of it. It's only March. I was like, ugh. I did not watch Yuri on Ice. I didn't watch any anime besides Boku no Hero. The only PvP robot ever. I am a mess. I am a mess. Like, I only care about the products that I can actually purchase for her and support the artist. Okay? Have you done your Overwatch placements? I don't fucking know what that is. If it's not Mystery Hero, I don't do shit. Because I don't know what placements mean. I legitimately don't know. That's not me being funny this time. I legitimately do not even know what it means. Because if I'm gonna be on a team and me losing is gonna fuck someone else over, oh honey, I'm not doing that. That's gonna make me feel like shit. Because it would be eight of those X's that you see over and over. I'm just gonna be full lose. Like, for serious. So I'm not gonna bring someone else down with me. My favorite anime recent was Land of the Lustrous. It's weird that there are androgynous gems like Steven Universe. Oh, I haven't heard of that. I'll check that out. Thoughts on the new hero? How do you pronounce her name? I just get called Brigitte. I like her. I haven't obviously got player because I'm not part of the PTR. Because I don't have time. Because I'm like, I'll play it when everyone else plays it. But I like her design. Oh, I never play on voice chat. That's another thing. For sure, I never play on voice chat.
What the fuck did I just...
Oh yeah, I would definitely play. I'll probably play it on launch. That's a big deal for me. If I play on launch when Smash comes out. Brig. It's Brigitte. Bridget. Bridget? Brigetta? What is... I don't know. Her name's Brigitte. Have you noticed that Jeff always says every name wrong at least 3 different times in his reveal videos? He says every name incorrectly. He says Anna, Farah, Farah. And what was the other one? There's one that I remember that was like really just showcase it. I forget which one it was. He says Orisa, but Rolazar. I don't think that's the one I was thinking of. I have a complete blank on Overwatch characters now.
What the fuck did I just...
Okay, we need a new subject to talk about. We wasted our time there. What can we talk about today? What else has happened recently? Do you think the Mii Fighters will come back? Yeah, I think they will, and I think there will be playable online. That's a joke, right? It's not. What? How is this a real Funko Pop? That? What? No, for real. Okay, you know what? We do stray further away from God. I really want to get into Undertale, but the fan base yeah, same. Funko is making new drag pops. Probably whoever wins. We're probably Shangela and Ben for sure. And another RuPaul. Leslie Hall is live on Facebook. Should we just stream her stream? I won't do that. Hello, LegendX 2016. What advice do you have any for those who are having suicidal thoughts? First is, you know, you have to talk to somebody. You have to talk to someone. I would say personally talk to someone that you trust in real life, a counselor, a therapist if you can. Secondly, understand that a lot of people do care for you even if you don't realize it. I'm trying to read also talk about this. It's a very touchy subject, and I don't know. I don't know what helped me through my suicidal. I really don't know what helped me through when I did suicidal, but when I had suicidal thoughts. It's just because, like, I didn't take my own advice. I didn't talk to someone. I didn't even think about the other people. I think what really just got me is just I just had enough distractions to help me through it, and then I figured it out on my own, which is not how it's supposed to be. Opinions on Lena Dunham guest judging. Why is she guest judging? Why she's here? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about guest judges.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?
Who are you rooting for in RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10? Monique and Monet. They did a school shooting drill at my school, and now it's all over Twitter. I feel they did a lot of drills. Someone in Discord had an actual, like, scare. It turned. I think they said it was a false alarm, but it wasn't a drill. There's like so much is happening now. I don't really hate. I don't hate Trixie at all. I never said I hate Trixie. I said I hate Trixie's fans. And even then, that was an over-exaggeration. The thought of Pokey teaching homophobia to the next generation is really funny to me, but also I know it's not a joke. It's for real. I wish I lived in Canada. I want to live where it's cold for the majority. Not for the majority. I know that's not how Canada works, but I want it to be cold. It's fucking hot here. Yeah, we do. My school did did drills all the time. We've been on my school was on lockdown a lot, but like lockdown was always the same, but the reasoning was never the same. It was never like the same. Like if it was a drill, it wasn't all because of the potential of a gun. I think one time we were in lockdown because there was too many fights in one day, which there were. I think my chat is frozen. Yeah, my chat is frozen. The chat on stream is updating, but my chat that I'm looking at doesn't exist. I hope it's not my internet. You guys can still see me, right? I'm rooting for Eureka and Asia. I don't like Aquaria or Vixen, but I feel like they will go far. Maybe. I went to Texas for work a few weeks and it was 40 degrees in Houston and colder than Maryland. Well, it's 80 degrees now. It was cold, but here's the thing about Texas. Texas is the most unpredictable fucking place in the world. The weather is never constant. It can change in a millisecond. Yeah, didn't you say parents would come in and beat their kids in front of the class? That was in elementary school. Not in high school. My elementary school was a block away from high school, and with many people who often took hardcore guns and had weapons, so we had many lockdowns. Yeah. My high school, well, actually all of my schools were down the street from a topless bar. Really? Oh, you're coming to Texas? Oh, get ready, honey. Who do you think the villains would be in season 10? My vote is Vixen and Aquaria, but choose your vote. Well, like, what do you count as a villain? Because was Alexis Michelle a villain? There really wasn't a villain in season 9. I wouldn't say. And Valentina doesn't count. But it could be all of them. I don't mind. Welcome, Corgi. We talked about everything there is to talk about. We're just gonna sit in silence for the next half an hour, which I'm sure you all would enjoy way more. I'm like really tired. I got super tired for some reason at the very beginning of the stream. I got like really exhausted. And Bayonetta 2, we already talked about Smash. We talked about Smash for like 30 minutes. But Bayonetta 2. So okay, so I have been playing Bayonetta 2. I think I'm on the 4th chapter, or I just beat the 4th chapter. I'm about to walk the bridge. There's a bridge and I'm about to walk it. And the Bayonetta playthrough starts going up Tuesday. I need to make thumbnails. Okay, note to self, make thumbnails. But yeah, Bayonetta 2 right now is really fun. It's way easier than the original, for sure. I feel like I have a harder time knowing where I am, which is weird because I feel like the image is clearer, but I have a harder time knowing where I am. The angel designs are disgusting. They're like getting worse and worse. Like they're constantly topping themselves with that awful the like, and when I say awful, I mean they're well designed, but like physically it just hurts to look at them. And I'm like, oh, this is making me sick. And I'm like, okay. My thoughts on Loki. I don't hate Loki because I understand what Loki represents. Loki represents Bayonetta in the first game. And I think that's really cool. He is a little shit. He can be annoying because he's trying to act too cool. But granted, that's what Bayonetta did in the first game. But she obviously pulls it off way better than Loki ever could. I don't hate him. But I feel like Bayonetta's affection for him is not warranted. Would you say that you low-key like Loki? I'm gonna kick you from every single place I have you added or you're joined from. You are gone from my life for that pun. But yeah, I don't mind Loki at all. Obviously there was no comparison between him and Cereza though. Yeah, she does have affection for children. That's very clear. I would not be surprised if there's another child in Bayonetta 3 that she has an affection for. Mama Bayonetta. And, I just... Okay, here's the reason why I say that. Because I know what happens later, because I've seen the game before, even though I haven't played it. I've seen the game before. And the way she reacts to a certain moment with Loki happens again with a certain moment for Jean. And I'm sorry, but the way Bayonetta feels for John is not the same. And she basically mimicked the exact same thing. And it's like, those are not equal. They're just not. Which kind of sucks, because I remember when I first watched a playthrough of it when it first came out, I was like, oh, this is like one of the few times we get like a really truly emotional moment with Bayonetta. And it's like, this means a lot. But then I saw it again here and I was like, all right, this happened. I forgot about the first time, but this happened. This literally mimics the exact same thing that happens. Yeah, you know, the soul part. You know the part, Corey. You know what I talk about. You know more about Bayonetta than I do. And I'm a huge Bayonetta fan. But yeah, I think that just undermined the moment for me. Like, one of the true moments is like, this is a true relationship that can't be beat. And then we have the exact same moment with a character we've known for literally like 30 minutes. Do I think Kelly Mantle will come back? I don't know. I think I think she's willing to. I don't, but how old is Loki? Well, Loki is a he's presented as like maybe a young teen. Yeah, he's presented as a young teen. He's definitely older than that, you know. I do know what you mean about some scenes. I mean, when he's a squirrel, Bayonetta literally puts him in her cleavage and says, "Don't get frisky." To be honest, I think Bayonetta is asexual. And then immediately after, Kuni says, "Do you think Bayonetta is gay for John?" I've always seen... I've seen John and Bayonetta's relationship as more than friends. I think she's an overly sexual person, but I also don't see Bayonetta having sex. So it kind of, in a way, yeah. Both, yes to both of those. Yeah, Jean, it's gonna be weird. I think both of them look perfect in their designs for Bayonetta 2. So I don't know what their evolution will be. All we know about Bayonetta is she likes the nicer things in life. I saw the meme. I opened it. It took, for some reason, it takes a really long time for links to open on Steam chat for me. I don't know why, but it like literally just opened and I was talking as I said it, and it took a while for me to take it in. Oh, Luca's not needed. He literally makes fun of himself at one point going, "Hey, I just pop in every once in a while to talk about something." A Mimi. I think... Okay, here's my real, true, and honest reasoning for Luca is... They could have used the plot somewhere else. The Angel could have said it. But I do think there is some truth that he is kind of like the one male representation for, you know, fanboys that want to fuck Bayonetta. And because he's like the closest character that you see that Bayonetta like physically does that to without killing them, basically. And it's like the one character that straight male fans can attach onto. Also, there was a tweet, I'm trying to find it, that... No, it wasn't from Hideki Kamiya, but it was from one of the art books. It says, okay, here's a quote from him. "While considering the scenario, I thought that a young and inexperienced male would make for a good pair with a strong, mature woman like Bayo. But being that I am a pure virginal boy, Luca is like an in-game representation of my own innocent hopes and dreams. And that's a quote from Kamiya, who we all know is a pure virginal boy with innocent hopes and dreams. He's the farthest from that. He is so fucking he's so fucking funny. I respect that man so much. Like, he should be as worshipped as Sakurai, as Kojima. Like, really, like, he needs to be worshipped. He is so fucking good. I fucking love him. Like, all his games are really good too. Let me look at all his games, because I need to see his games. I like a lot of people really doubted Scalebound. And I was like, if he's making it now, earlier in his career he had some misses. I don't think he directed all of them. He didn't direct all of them. He didn't direct all of Platinum's games. The only Platinum games he's directed are Bayonetta, Wonderful 101, and would have been Scalebound. He didn't do anything third party or licensed. But he did Okami. He did Beautiful Joe. He did storyboards for Beautiful Joe. Devil May Cry, which I didn't really like the original Devil May Cry. I liked 3 though, but he wasn't a part of 3. Did he do Nier Automata? It's not listed here if he did. I'm sure he did though. He had to, right? There's no way there's no way the main character was designed like that without his involvement. But it's not listed here. How was Resident Evil 0? He did Resident Evil 2. He barely had any involvement. He did the original story, but I guess they changed it a lot. Anyways. Okay, bye Ben. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, go ahead. I got a tweet on the tweeter. Oh wait, what happened during the Leslie Hall stream? There's a toy chicken. I'm very confused. I can't hear. But yeah. Bye, Corgi. Thank you so much for coming. Everyone's leaving at the same time, which we all know means it's time to go. But I'll end at 10, like I tend to do. Thank you so much, Jakey. I wasn't really nervous about it because I really didn't care about people's response to that video. But I was like, this is gonna be a little bit different than what people are used to. I only watched episode 1 of Thailand so far. I have yet to watch the rest, unfortunately, just because of the lack of time. Do you have Insta? Josh Pixel, but there's no pictures. I used to have a Christmas tree motif, but then I stopped. And I accidentally deleted one. I was like, oh my god, I deleted one. Fuck. I had to delete all of them. Enzo, I really like Enzo. I think he's really funny. Why was Minnie Minaj in the bottom in episode 1? I didn't like Minnie's outfit at all, so I agreed with her in the bottom. Well, it's like the difference between that is like they did really bad and there was no justifying it, but that's because of their performances. In this challenge, it's because of the actual challenge, not because of the queens themselves. Thank you. I feel like I was way more negative. And someone has said, this was really negative, even for you. And I'm like, yeah, but that was my true feelings, and it was a specific moment that I don't think you will ever find from me again. I don't think I will ever make a video like that again. But I mean, it's shorter and stuff. Yeah, I'll listen to Lollipops and Politics after the stream. I have it downloaded already. I fucking cannot believe I hadn't had it. It was, well, I feel like some of it was just harsher than it needed to be. Like, I tend not to be. Like, I was like, I don't know. Also, everything was pretty concise. It was very what's the word, compact. It was 8 minutes. Which usually I go for 16 because I go into some detail. For me, this runway, I was like, oh, I like it, next runway. Oh, I like it, next runway. Oh, I like it, next runway. So it's like I didn't even go into the aspects of the runways that I enjoyed. Who am I rooting for in Drag Race Thailand? It's only one episode, so it's hard to tell. And I can't remember their names. I did like Homegirl that was in the bottom that stayed. She was cute, but I don't know how long she's gonna keep it up. Is there gonna be a reunion next week's? I mean, next week's the finale, and then the week after that is Drag Race, right? It's season 10. So is there gonna be a finale, a reunion? Dearest doll. Oh, Amadiva. Amadiva is such a great name. I love that name. Yeah, they need to wait between All-Star seasons. They can't just do it one after the other. They did do a reunion for All-Stars 2, but I think that it wasn't received well or something like that. So they didn't. So I guess they may have decided not to do one for All-Stars 3. I think it seemed well the one thing I remember is like the edit of all the silences. It just wasn't fun or entertaining. Like, do you remember a lot of moments besides Alaska throwing the leg? And Fifi not being there? Do you think Stacy can come back due to Rue's recent controversy? I don't think Stacy has... in Rue's eyes, probably is she's not fully transitioned, so I think it's in that way maybe she can come back. Rue's saying, not mine. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen the pinned comment on my latest video, you have to go look at it. If you want to know my opinions about certain things, you have to go look at it. How would I react if BB ties with someone on All-Stars? Like, ties for the win? I don't think I would be happy about that. I just gotta say your vote probably doesn't matter. I'm sure they have someone picked out already for the winner. Well, like, the fan base does mean something to RuPaul, but it's not the defining factor. It's not the deciding factor. What's that? Okay, I was looking at something Leslie Hall related. It was interesting. Okay, are you one of those people that brings his phone into the bathroom with you? Yes. I tend to listen to a podcast and just go through Twitter. No, I was not on eBay. Well, actually, I should check my eBay. I'm gonna check my eBay real quick. I'm not really looking for anything. I'm just looking for confirmation of an order. I may have gotten it. No, it's fucking ending soon. I need to get rid of all my watch lists because they're all ending soon, and I'm like tired of it. It's like I'm not gonna order anything right now. Okay, I spent my budget. You know what? Let's get rid of everything. I'm not gonna order any of this shit. Yeah. I have so... Okay, let's be honest. Being honest. I have so many gay art books on here, and I'm like, I want them all. But they're so expensive. The one I really want is Allure by Robert W. Richards, because there's one image in there in particular that I love. But it's like $84. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $84 for this. I have seen it cheaper before, so it's not. I holding out on it. But oh my god, $84. It is on sale. It's usually $99. It went down. It was $84. I think it's $88 now. Or maybe that's a different... No, that's a different seller. I want that one. I also want his other one called Stroke, which is cheaper. It's about $30, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And I already have Seduction, which is also really good. Really ace. That one's pretty cheap. That one's like $10 right now. You can actually get it right now for $10 free shipping. But I already have that one. There's one image in there. It is online. It's a guy with a used condom, and there's bubbles in the jizz in the condom, and he's holding it in his mouth, and it's gorgeous. I fucking love it. There's also another guy with he has a heel like strapped to his face. He looks so good. He's an amazing artist. I love him. I've been following him for years. I was just way too young when this one came out. I think this one came out in 2007. Okay, wait, is spring break this week for people in the US? I think it's next week. Let me look. I don't know. It's hard to know when you're not in school, because who cares about spring break if you're not good at actually doing anything. Oh, it is this week. How fucking weird. The artist name Robert W. Richards. Oh, and the other book I want is a book called Staying Alive by Richard Berkowitz. And that one is really expensive too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's called Staying Alive, Invention of Safe Sex by Richard Berkowitz. Oh, $48. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was. So that one I want to... That was Starfree. I didn't play Starfree. Remember where I said I was gonna wait until it confirmed that I couldn't play DS games? Well, it's confirmed, so I probably just start playing it soon. I'm wondering if I should just emulate games, because why not? At this point, it is fucking expensive. Trust. Thoughts on Jake Yonsei doing a new drag competition? I think I knew. I think we talked about this before, but I have no thought. I mean, it's cool. It's great. God, I don't have Streamlabs open. I can't see what happened. Was that a Twitch follow? Thank you so much for a Twitch follow. I've always just had problems with emulation on DS, but I haven't really tried it on this machine, so we can test it out. I'll probably test it out during the middle of the week. Oh, thank you so much, Gabe. Hopefully you can catch one of my gaming streams. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, as I always do on Sundays. What gender is Sandbag from Smash? No gender. Why does it have to be a gender? They're just a sandbag with eyes. Or am I gonna do more reaction streams? Probably not. I'm not counting on it. I just happen to be streaming the day of that reveal. Okay, bye Chris. Thank you so much for coming. God, I'm fucking tired. I probably need to go too. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Like, I don't know what else to react to. You weren't being serious? I thought you were being serious. Because people will watch it. Like, what else are reactions? Like, the only other thing I can think of is E3, which No, thank you. I'm gonna keep those thoughts. Well, I'm gonna do videos on them more than likely. Real question: how many genders are there? Gender is on a spectrum. It's not specifically a number. It's dependent on who you are. Do you think Sandbag will ever make the cut? He's never gonna be playable, unfortunately. But always will be part of the zeitgeist of Smash. React to Home Alone 3. Oh my god, Home Alone 3. I don't hate Home Alone 3. Is that my playlist ended? Okay, that is real confirmation that it's time to go. Okay, any last things that need to be said? Bayonetta 2 playthrough is going to start this week. Super Mario Odyssey will continue. Gonna stream Celeste tomorrow. I doubt it's going to be the final stream of Celeste, but I fucking love Celeste. It's really good. I die a lot. And then I'll probably do part-time UFO in the middle of the week with some DS emulation tests because I need to check that out. But yeah, I think that's it for announcements. Thank you so much to Riley G for helping me for supporting the channel, and thank you to all my Patreon patrons. Which is worse, older men in a relationship with a 17-year-old or a fish and a mute woman doing it? The 17-year-old. Yeah, that's pretty worse. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time, and remember to have fun. Bye guys.